You can't be rich with solely your salary. If you are not putting I started as a graduate earning at that time with a wife and a kid. You need to be focused. Starting from 10,000, now I can boast of an asset of life. Know what you want to do, and you may land in a dream job, or you be somebody who is employing other people to work.
Welcome to today's episode of My Business Story, where real entrepreneurs share the raw, unfiltered journey behind their brands. We explore the moment that shaped their hustle, the challenges they've overcome, and the lessons they are still learning. Whether you are building your own business or just love a good story, you are in the right place. Let's get into it.
Okay, so the name is Enoch. I'm CEO of Adom Microcredit. Adom Microcredit basically is a microcredit institution registered by the Bank of Ghana, regulated by Microcredit Association Ghana. Our main focus or our main business is to provide financial assistance to petty traders, hence the name micro. So we don't give bigger amounts, we target the unbanked. The traditional banking has classified some people they don't lend to. That is where we come in, the engine of the economy. These are the people we lend to, petty traders, the porters, those that need 1,000, 2,000 to 10 around, but they are not getting with less collateral. We don't even take collateral. So that is Adom Microcredit. Way back 2009, when I completed my tertiary, I had a chance to work with someone in the microfinance sector and in Ashanti region. So realizing the kind of people that come there for support and how it was helping, it dawned on me that, okay, if I should also get some funding, I will support in a different way. So that has been at the back of my mind. So when I moved into Accra 2017, I saw that the same people around, with the same porters, the same single parents, the same mothers who are struggling. So if I could raise some funds that I can have access to but they cannot, why don't I also set up and provide assistance to those people? So that has been my motivation. My motive is not mainly for profit, but to also assist them and something, and a living. As a salaried worker somewhere else, I raised loans from other financial institutions. I also contacted few friends with the idea that, Charlie, this is what I want to do. So few friends also came on board initially to support us with funding, and that is what we used to start. Initially, we didn't start with much. When I was starting, I started with, I think, 10,000 Ghana cedis. Because I was doing 500,000, 1,500, and you need to see the people that were rushing for 1,000 cedis and all that. That tells you class of economy, the working class has been abandoned in terms of support. So 10,000 Ghana cedis, and I can say by God's grace, now we are improving. So because of the background, I did a feasibility studies here. I tried with some 2-3 people, even at workplace. I decided to learn to colleagues and see how the repayment will be. When I realized it was forthcoming, I need to also extend it to the market women. In fact, the market women are a bit, in quotes, dangerous when it comes to loans. They are what we call them multiple borrowers, because they will borrow from all sorts of people. So you need to kind of test them, give them something small to see the repayment before you properly enroll them. So that's what I did. I did that in 2022 September. I tested some few traders and I realized it will sell. I started going out to scout for them, but see, when I started scouting for them, I realized that no, if I don't take care, I can't sell them all. So now, the few people I got, then I rely on referrals. So I know somebody who has sourced my service before, paid well. That person can recommend another. And that has been how we reach out to our customers. People are being referred here and there every day. people are walking in for financial assistance. Okay, so for direct employment, I can think of 5 people currently. I have loan officers and I have one as office administrator or office assistant, kind of, yeah. So all the 4 are loan officers who go out, scout for businesses, assess them and bring their loan funds for disbursement. Yeah, so mainly loan officers. Okay, my total customer base is around 420, but active customers now, I can say 281. There are people who you only engage them once because their performance is not good and the money is not all mine to throw away. We can't help at this. So if you come in and you are not paying, we won't lend to you again. So those are part of the customers though, but the active ones we are dealing with are just 281. With this kind of business, the major challenge is the non-performing loans, as we call NPL. People will come with all sorts of stories to get your money, but when it comes to repayment, that is where the difficulty, the real work is. It's not about giving the money. For giving money, anybody can just give money, but the repayment. And another thing is the regulator. This is an industry that is highly regulated than any other industry in Ghana because of what is happening in the banking space. The BOG is regulating, the association is regulating. So there are things you might want to do. Now, I'm under Tier 4. Tier 4 means you are an individual money lender and you don't take deposits. You can't lend more than 20,000 to a single person without collateral. And even with collateral, your limit is 20,000. So these are some of the limitations that or the challenges that we face because you can't breach that. Yeah. So apart from that, the working for the human resource too sometimes is a factor. You advertise for people to work with and you hardly will you get people applying for. Sometimes when I go on the social media and people are complaining there's no work, well, maybe they're not looking for my class of work. So maybe they want a different type of work. For instance, you are starting something small. You can't pay somebody, let's say 10,000, you can't pay 5,000. But the person there wants a job that will pay 20,000, that will pay 15,000. Then obviously yours is out because it does per the person's marketing niche, per the youth's niche that is looking to work in the industry he wants to work in, it doesn't fall within. So human resource too is also a challenge. When it comes to the profitability, it is very profitable because, like I was saying, starting from 10,000, now I can boast of an asset of like 500,000. So I will be lying to you if I say it's not profitable. It is. But then again, it's management. People had entered into this business and they are gone. We started somewhere 2022, prospecting, and we are still in business. That means that I won't say I'm doing bad, but gradually I'm doing well. I'm pushing where I want to be. It's very, very profitable. Attaching figures, this is let me say a multiplier effect. Whatever I give you, it's kind of multiplies back. Our repayment is on weekly basis. So let's say I have 10 people I've given to, and every week each of the 10 is giving me 200. It means that every week I'm having 2,000 of my principal and interest to lend to another person at the same interest. So while my 1,800 is working, the 200 too is also working. It's not sitting there, and it's bringing interest. Fees you may charge, processing fee, application fees, all balls up. So it is indeed profitable, but it requires a lot of discipline financially because the money is coming. You've given out, people are paying. If you're not careful and you spend lavishly, by the time they are done and they want a higher version, you can't give them. You're out of business. So if you're able to manage your personal spending from the business money, then my sister, I can tell you're good to go. My proudest moment is to wake up and see that I'm going to my office where I see people working to be paid. Like, I feel so proud that from the small background, now it's kind of becoming big. And I hope the next time maybe you come, you see us in our own office, and it makes me feel proud. Yeah, that has been my proudest moment. Yeah.
Ghana is home to over 2 million small and medium enterprises, the heartbeat of our economy. But only a few ever break through beyond their neighborhoods, beyond their streets, beyond their cities. That's why my business story exists, to give these everyday businesses the voice, visibility, and platform they need to succeed. If you believe in supporting local dreams and growing African businesses, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's tell their stories together.
You can't be rich with solely your salary if you are not putting the salary into something meaningful. You see, the higher you earn, the higher your expenses. So your expenses is matching up with what you're earning. At the end of the day, it will be hand to mouth. But if you are earning something and you are committed and putting something aside, and even if you are serious, if you are business minded, you could use the salary to raise up some funding to start something small. And don't be eager to make it because you've gone for loan and you started business, you want it to fly boom. No, it takes time. Me, for instance, from 2022 down to 2025, I was not paying myself. Mainly because maybe I was paid somewhere else. So pumping the money to grow the business. There's been up and downs. But at the end of the day, if you are focused and you are consistent, you make it. If somebody is earning a living through in the form of salary and wants to start business, it's very, very me. I will go for it. One thing I would advise is just get a mentor in the business you want to do. Whatever you want to do, somebody has done it and either failed or succeed. Don't neglect those who have failed and focus on the successful people. No, consider the two. Learn from why they failed and learn why they are successful. Start small and you too, you will make it. One day somebody will come to you for your story. One, meddling your personal funds with the business funds. Because it's a sole proprietorship, nobody you don't need any director's approval to withdraw funds from your bank. So if you meddle your funds with the company's business, you are tempted to either overspend on personal issues, which will have a long-term effect on your business. A time will come you may not have the funds to lend. That is one thing. And then staying with your permissible activities. Most of us, when we get the license, we are out there, we think BOJ have given us the license, so we are doing things that we want. But the regulator has permissible activities. Me, for instance, I can't do online lending. If I go about doing online lending, the regulator can sanction me and your business will no more be there. I don't have to take deposit. But people are using microcredit license to take deposits, which you may end up collapsing because regulator can come on you. There could be panic withdrawal on your business because you are taking people's money to lend. So that one, staying in line with the permissible activities. And one other tip, the God factor. I can leave it out. I'm not too religious. I'm a staunch Christian, but I'm not too religious. Whatever belief you have in, the God factor, the prayers also come to pray. So these three things, I think, for me, that has worked for me, and others too can copy. Our mode of disbursement and even repayment is through mobile money, and it's been MTN mobile money all along. You can pay from any other interoperability, but we are using MTN for disbursement. If you want to even access loan from us, you should be an MTN subscriber, one way or the other, because that is what we will disperse our loans through. We don't do any other telcos there. You need to be focused. That is one thing, because from that little to now, if not being focused, Charlie, you may say that it's not working, but focus, perseverance, and determination to make it. I think these are the values that entrepreneurship has. It has not been easy to entrepreneurship. It's a great teacher, lashes you, canes you, but when you learn from it, you make it. Perseverance, remaining focus, and determination. I think this has been the lessons that I can say I have learned. Advice I would give to the graduate and the teaming youth looking for employment is like they shouldn't be targeting I want to be rich kind of or rich industries that will pay them high amount. I started as a graduate earning 150 cedis at that time with a wife and a kid. But because I wanted to work, get the experience, and I have in mind that one day I might also open something or be my own oga. I started. They should value the experience they will get from there, and gradually, you may land in the dream job. I mean, for instance, I was managing cash at my previous place. That is what brought me to my energy sector I was working with. When I came to, I was asked to handle cash. So that experience I got from managing cash, managing customers, their money and other things, it helped me a lot here. If I was looking for that job, employers are looking for experience and you don't have it. So I would advise the teaming youth watching that whatever small you lay your hands on, put your mind, put your commitment into it. Take it as a trade. Even if it's not paying you what you desire. Once it's paying you something, start learning, get focused, know what you want to do, and you may land in a dream job or you'll be somebody who is employing other people to work. You should use mine as an example. I started from small and now at least where I'm working is okay. It's not bad. It's very okay. On the average, it's very okay. And I'm also doing this as a side issue, starting from something small. You can call me that you want loan if you're within my reach, and I have to either direct you to the office or come to your station. When I started, I was not having any office. So my office is your office. Where your business is my office. I come there, fill the form, do the assessment, disperse to you through mobile money. So applying for loan online, like we have other online apps doing, yes, it's not permissible activity for me. But maybe you've gone there, you've seen our ad, and you are calling us. Yeah, we can come to you, and we start the relationship from there. All right. So for Adom Microcredit, if you want us to assist you financially, if you want loan, you can contact us on 0544 877 021. 0544 877 021. That will come to me personally. We will come to you, assess you. But be guided that we can't give you for a start more than 3,000, more than 5,000. Of course, we can do up to 20,000 based on your business. So if you come and assess you and your business merits 20,000, yeah, we can assist you from that. The name is Boache Enoch, CEO of Adom Microcredit, located at home in the Bunkatamaso Municipal Assembly. This has been my business story. Thank you.
Thanks for watching today's episode of My Business Story. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone chasing their own dream. Subscribe for more real stories from entrepreneurs across Ghana and beyond, because every business has a story and yours could be next. See you in the next one.